of an issue. And also majority of like high schools, this is within dress code, but they would probably have to wear like a cardigan or something.
Wait, Rhoda, I don't know what you're saying. Are we forgetting that these are 3 black women as well?
Yeah.
Like, can we just be so real? If any of them were not shaped like this, it wouldn't be inappropriate. If they were all skinny, 120 pounds, it would not be inappropriate. Yeah. But because they have curves and it's some
like,
dip in the hip, it's inappropriate. Why?
We can't help wandering eyes. Like, if I'm thick, I can't help that people look at my ass when I walk past.
I'm asking y'all. So when I reverse it, right? Let's say I'm a male. I'm a teacher. Let's say I'm a male. I'm a teacher. I'm well endowed. Okay? I can't help that I'm wearing these professional pants and you can see my meat down my motherfucking leg. You understand what I'm saying? It's a part of being an adult, understanding your environment and fixing it. I'm not saying I can't.
Wait, I know. I agree with your point entirely.
I can't do nothing about how
but I don't feel like that's the
is.
same thing though, because they not popping no titties or flashing no moose knuckle. It's just
I'm saying I'm not popping no dick, but it's dick.
No, you not necessarily, but we gotta be real though. Those are kind of 2 different arguments though, if I'm gonna just be fair.
What I'm saying is if I can go out my way to acknowledge that, hey, you know what? My shit is bulging a little bit. I need
but that's
you understand what I'm saying?
I agree with that. I agree.
The same thing in high school when I used to walk around with my book bag in front of me.
But that's something that you can fix in a couple minutes, though. She can't fix her body shape in 2 minutes. She can't fix how she's shaped like that. You can tuck away
an adult and she's buying the outfits. I'm not saying that she can do anything about her curves. I'm not knocking that. I love my black women. I love the curves that come with them.
But use your discretion in what you're wearing.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Especially
that's what I'm saying. Like, all of this could have been solved if they had a cardigan on. Like, it wouldn't have been a problem if they had something covering their ass.
Why would they need a cardigan? Why would they need that?
I'm just saying that's what I'm saying.
Why would they need a cardigan though?
Why would they need a cardigan? Because it's a cardigan and it covers their butt. That's what I'm saying.
Why would she wrap a cardigan around her waist? Why?
No, I didn't say around her waist. I just said
then why would you bring up cardigan?
Cardigan, because it's something that teachers wear that they.
Why did you bring up cardigan?
But if it was appropriate, she wouldn't need it in the first place.
Exactly.
But that's oh my gosh. But nothing that they have on. If you look at a teacher's dress code, all they say is don't show any cleavage area. Don't show quick, any.
If y'all are liking the conversation, can y'all just do me a favor? Everybody give me like 100 likes each, man. It gets me a lot of places I like. I appreciate the likes. You ain't got to give me to come up. I'm gonna keep rotating. Everybody's gonna be able to talk. I like to hear everybody's point of view. You know what I'm saying? But while you ain't here, like the live, follow me, share the live. All the free shit is appreciated. All right, go ahead. Y'all got the floor. And also, y'all try to let the new people get in so they can all be a part of the conversation. I'm listening though. I referee, but I'm listening.
I don't understand how people can't like. I don't understand how
the only reason it's a problem the way that they're dressed is because they're shaped good. That's the only reason.
No, man, that's not.
If they were,
it is a problem. Should not be that short around my
waist. Let's not say shaped good. They're just curvy.
It's her clothing.
I feel like the problem is
her clothing.
The women are voluptuous or curvaceous.
Yeah.
But it's not the clothing. That's that's an ignorant point because if they were skinny, it wouldn't matter. All those outfits on a skinny body wouldn't matter.
No, I don't think.
Okay, so everybody.
No, y'all just obtuse.
That's what I was saying.
One mic.
These are
it is their shape.
Amen. Is your standard business casual attire.
Yeah, that's
like everyone has a behind, a bust. Even men have chest. The problem is you are over sexualized and you can't see past the sight of your own mind to just think of it as clothing.
Incorrect.
No.
It's the fact that hold up, y'all.
I'm saying it's a lot of body
that we have to the same way. If you have your license and you know on the road you have to drive not only for you have to drive for others. When you dress, you know what I'm saying. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm allowed to wear whatever I want to," and you can't over-sexualize me. A lot of women say that shit, but I'm gonna tell you this: if you're looking where I can see every shape on your body, Even
she has the same outfit that
No,
the
it's
one
not
at the,
the
on, the,
same
on the left
outfit,
has.
bro.
She has the same
No, it's
outfit on.
not.
Is this inappropriate?
No, it's not, bro.
The only
It's
reason
not
why
No,
you're saying it's
bro.
just the same is because they're not
Hey,
shaped the
That's
same.
not
They're not
no,
My
bro. Y'all
point
fucking
exactly. It's not what they're
shape.
wearing. It's their
It's their
shape.
shape.
That's my
predators,
whole
bro.
point.
Correct. It is their shape
So-
because
It
none of
is
them
their
are
shape because you just said this is not inappropriate. She has the same outfit on.
Has an educator, has an
One mic,
educator,
one mic,
past her
y'all. I need
knees.
one
Her
mic.
bust is not exposed.
Fucking
has an
predator.
Her
educator,
bust isn't
outfit-
exposed either. She has it buttoned up.
wait,
The
has an
one
educator,
is a little
has an
short.
educator,
He is supposed to be hand length.
The one in the
Wait,
middle.
and another thing is we
I need
keep
one
that's
mic.
kind of a null and void point because we keep arguing it's their shape. That is true. But as a
It's-
teacher,
It ain't her
you
damn
know,
shape, nigga. It's her
specifically the
clothing.
girl on the right, if you know you are really thick, you got them, you know, she be eating her
Why would you
oatmeal or
wear that?
cornbread, you should kind of abide by that and maybe wear something that's less tight. Because I'm going to
Skin-tight
be real. If
leather
my mama came to
pants
pick me up
around
from school and
kids.
she seen a lady on the right, she'd be like, hell no.
Skin tight
Like-
leather pants around
and
kids. You're
that's
sick.
the thing.
You're sick.
How is that sick?
That's the thing,
How is
Manny.
she
That's
supposed to know
not
that
sick.
the kids are going to be
How is it
looking
not
at her
sick?
ass?
You guys are crazy.
Say something.
Just teach your
One
son.
mic,
Hide
one
y'all
mic,
kids,
one mic,
man.
one mic, one mic. I need
Yo,
one mic.
I'm trying to say something.
Everyone
Hide
talking
y'all
at the same
kids.
time.
What?
Yo. So has
How
an
is it
educator?
not? How is it not?
so-
What the
wait. Has an educator?
These niggas is
you have-
predators, man.
So check it out. As an educator, you have a responsibility. You are the grown adult. You are going into an environment where there's children, where there's teenagers. You have to, as an adult, you have to understand their mentality. It's not their responsibility to see
you understand
you as a sex to see you as a sex object, right? You have to portray yourself in a way that, you know, I gotta dress myself in a way that doesn't keep these kids from being distracted.
No, y'all keep saying the kids though. What about the parents? Like I said, if my mama seen that lady on the right as my teacher, she'd be like, "Hell no, you're not going back to our class."
No.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
at the same time-
Your mom was
at the
I feel like
same
the
time,
parents
okay,
need to teach
so
their
if you're-
children
if
that
you're gonna
women are
bring-
not
if you're gonna bring-
sexual objects.
Yes.
It's just
if you're gonna bring parenting into it, do you really think that social media doesn't play a part in how how kids portray themselves?
But as an
You don't-
adult, though, it's your job to think for you and a child. It's your job. Any
But the
environment that
thing
you go
is-
in,
but-
no, hold up. Any environment that you go in, if you're the adult in the room and you're dealing with anybody under the age of 21, you know for sure that you have to think for them and yourself. And if you're in high school and you're a teacher, then you know that it's in a sexual environment anyways. Why would you want to be one of the sexiest ones? Period. A woman
Because
knows how to
they
turn
are
it
This one
down,
is a school
and
of
she knows how to
sexual
turn it up.
environment.
She
This
likes
one
your
is a
saying a
school of
woman knows
sexual
how to turn it up, and
environment.
she
Just
knows how to
because
turn
people
it up.
have
in it.
smex at school and have sexual school
He taking
fantasies
off
does
a
not mean
predators,
it's a sexual environment.
Stop trying to make a teacher more comfortable than these kids.
Bro, this one girl
Exactly.
kids should control themselves.
Exactly.
These chicks are
Their
predators.
hormones are
I
raging.
just look at
How
the
are
They're
they a
already
predator?
looking at these little
How are they
boys.
not?
You're prancing around half naked in front of these little boys. Teachers
They're
bend over
half
the
naked.
help.
She literally has on a long sleeve with leggings. How is she half naked?
Guys, this shit.
The only
But the
reason
host
why
has a
we're
good
saying
point.
this-
If it was males and it was
The
flipped
only
and it was
reason why they're
men,
saying this is because
if it was
they're
men, it would be
currently-
bad.
Hello.
Somebody echo.
The only reason
As a professional,
You gonna wear booty shorts next, y'all.
the only reason why they're saying this is because they're
Get ready for booty
if
shorts.
it was a skinny woman
They just
wearing
obtuse.
any of this,
Somebody got an
it would be a
echo.
problem.
They just
Because they do the same thing.
Hold up, y'all. Hold
You got an
up.
echo?
Hold up. Somebody has an echo.
It's Mr. Cent. 2 more cents. He got an
No,
echo.
it was the JR dude. He just
Nah, it's a J because Cent ain't muted.
Jay,
Jay's
okay.
muted. Jay, if you have an iPhone, swipe down on your notifications and swipe back up, and if it's still echoing, then you have to drop and come back. Anybody who's trying to come on, it's easy to come up. Y'all just make sure y'all liking the live, y'all share the live. You know, all the free shit. The free shit is what counts. You want to give me, I appreciate it. I'm here to just learn from everybody. You hear me? I want everybody to take y'all time. One mic so everybody can hear y'all. All right, y'all got the flow. I'm listening.
Don't learn from predators,
One thing
y'all.
about functionality.
Don't learn from them.
I feel
Oh
like,
my gosh,
I feel
Rod.
like in a. I just want to say
Like
one
for
thing,
real.
right?
These
Let's take it-
it's gonna be cool to wear short skirts and booty shorts around high schoolers in a minute. And then
To
they're gonna
say
take
showing
up
your
for-
shape is inappropriate is
Bro,
a very big
you
argument.
guys
Why do
are-
men
you
wear
guys are
muscle
so-
shirts? Are muscle
guys are
shorts
so-
inappropriate? That's
You
how
guys
they
are
go.
so-
I think if a male teacher came to school and he was already an attractive man, and he came in there with his muscles showing, shirt extra tight, pants extra tight, yeah, the teachers will have an issue with it.
No, they wouldn't. There's teachers that dress like that all the time.
As professionals,
oh my God,
it's a double standard because they do the same thing with the female students too. They
listen, it was a whole thing. Y'all remember the whole thing about the teacher having the young ladies braid his hair in class? Do y'all remember that?
Exactly. As a professional woman, we need to be self-aware. And while it would be great if euphoria would be that nobody is sexualizing it, the reality is that we do. That's the world we live in. And as a woman, we have to be aware of how we present ourselves. I always say dress how you want to be addressed. And while we can't control our curvy body, we can control how we dress. And there's better things that we can wear to show up for not only ourselves, but for the students. So it's a huge impact, and we are in an influential role in the classroom. So we have to be aware of that. And anything less than that,
they don't see that because they're predators.
What are you talking about?
When you're a predator, you're blinded.
There are female predators. They do.
Okay. I'm not saying that there's not. I'm not saying that there's not teachers that do prey on students, because there definitely are, and those people get fired immediately. But if we are going to be honest, the common denominator in all three women is that they're curvy. If
it's the clothing set.
If
I'm a curvy woman,
oh my goodness,
but
you saying the same thing,
okay,
bro.
Rod,
but wait,
nobody's fault for that predatory shit.
I agree with you. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I agree with her when she says it's the curves, because the outfit itself is not a problem. It is the curves, but for the fact that you have them curves, you have to. You're gonna have to bend the rules a little bit. You're gonna have to make something shake. You have them curves. You already know what it is. It's the fact that you have it and you still think that you could slide your curvy ass in this motherfucking outfit. No,
but hold on.
And then wear hooker heels.
Hold on, Rod. But I don't disagree with that. But all I'm saying is the only reason why we do have an issue with that is because they are curvy. And all this would have been solved if, let's say, if she would have untucked her, the woman on the right, if she would have untucked her sweater and it was long enough to cover her butt, nobody would be saying nothing. If the woman in the middle had a long cardigan, no one would be saying nothing. Same one with the woman on the left. If she had on a long cardigan in the video, no one would have said
it. I think we can all mutually agree that it's their shapes. I think we can all mutually agree it's their shapes, like on that point.
No, it's the clothing. We keep saying clothing, and you guys keep trying to.
No, it isn't. I just showed you a white lady with the same outfit on, and you said that's not inappropriate.
Yeah, she gonna wear booty shorts next.
I just showed you a white lady with the same outfit, and you said that's not inappropriate.
Yeah, once you wear booty shorts,
you're literally being ignorant on purpose.
Just watch.
You're literally intentionally being ignorant
because she's wearing that type of perverted outfit around children.
How is that perverted?
She's literally wearing a knee-length skirt. She's wearing a knee-length skirt with a short skirt.
A short skirt that's above your
She's wearing a knee-length skirt with a button
around children. A knee-length skirt.
Yes,
it's not even a knee-length skirt.
This is crazy. It's not cover. It's not. It's
the one in the middle is the knee
revealing anything.
No, I guess wearing a tank top is perverted too, right? I guess wearing a tank top is perverted too, right?
A knee-length skirt, right there is in the middle, huh?
You have to realize.
Oh my God, not in the middle.
I was talking about people like them.
He had a big
like them talking.
We were talking about the one on the left.
These people are like evil, bro. For real.
We were talking about the one on the left.
Ma'am, that's even worse.
That's a knee-length skirt.
Your other left.
Okay, Rod.
Your other left, sir. Your other left.
Hey, one mic.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you?
And then she's gonna say, "Can I wear a cardigan to cover
your other left?"
All right,
your other left. That's not the left. That's the right.
If you our teachers didn't dress like this in the early 2000s and the late 90s.
Can I ask you a question?
You know you're doing wrong. You got to wear a cardigan.
Rod, can I ask you?
You already asked enough.
Hold up. Let me say something. I would like to hear the new people real quick. I'd like to get some of the new people into the panel to hear what they got to say. Puff, Eli, Reese.
All right. It's Eli. I'm gonna just take it. I'm a teacher right now.
And I know it's a lot of teachers that's young that do dress, that got figures and shapes, because I've seen them when we go out and things like that. But they know how to put on, because it's, girls know how to wear like those not baggy, but like it's like slacks, but they like real big at the bottom, and like it's a way that you can wear clothes that don't necessarily show your full shape, and they be knowing that they got bodies and stuff like that, but they just it's a total difference between what they wear out and what they wear. Because some of these outfits, like the black skirt, I do agree it's a little short. The white skirt is perfect. The only thing is, there's nothing wrong with their bodies are fine. They just might need to not wear as tight clothes. It is a sexual world. They gonna get sexualized regardless of whether it be by the teachers or students. But I just feel like it's a way that you can wear, or outfits that you can pick that don't necessarily hug you as tight.
Eli.
You know what I'm saying?
Eli, you're a teacher. You said you're a teacher. Do you feel as if, let me just ask you a personal question. Do you feel as if women teachers wear certain outfits to get attention? Whether it's by staff or students?
I could say it's some,
be honest,
but the majority don't.
Okay.
And I like
okay. Puff, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I just being quiet.
Go ahead, Ad.
All right, so I want to say,
if you up here, you are part of the conversation.
I want to say one thing. I would like 2 minutes continuous without anyone stopping me, please. So
I don't know if you're gonna get 2 minutes continuous, but you can go ahead. I got you though.
Well, I would like 2 minutes. First of all, I would like to say that I have have a YouTube channel where I interview women, and I've interviewed 3,000 women. So I can tell you this without no, I don't care what any woman ever says. They want sexual attention from men, period, in the discussion. No matter what they say, that is a fact. Now, as far as I'm going to go from left to right. The one in the white dress is very classy. The one in the short skirt, very classy. The one on the end. So, I'm going to tell you this. Every woman who has ever left her house in her entire life wants sexual attention. I don't care what they say. That is not a fact. I've interviewed 3,000 women. And I'm going to say this, and then y'all can come after me, ladies. There's not a single woman that I've ever met in my entire life that's faithful. Zero. I'll let my plane.
All right.
Thank you. I
went left.
Want to be sexualized, but if they come outside their house, they want to be complimented first, whether it's sexual or whatever the case may be. But as far as coming out their house, yes, every woman wants to be complimented. Every woman wants to feel beautiful. But to sit there and say they want to be sexualized, hang that up. You can. That's it.
Like, how they don't want to be? Like, what the fuck?
But it's.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Let me
It's the material. Like, it's the material. Like, certain materials you will wear to sleep, like, it's more comfortable and more like stretchy material, and then some materials are like thicker and like it ain't gonna shape you in the right way. So like what she got on, her material look like very stretchy, like it's gonna fit her body.
It looks stretchy.
But see, here's the thing, though. We're talking about
the one with the long skirt, with the long skirt.
We're not talking about mindset right now. We are the first line of defense when it comes. Hold on, let me get this over quick, cuz.
Okay, my bad.
We are the first line of defense when it comes to our children. I'm not in the education field, but I've been raised by an educator for 20 years. I've been sitting in the classroom. I've been seeing every phase of what a teacher looks like, from the outfit the gentleman was showing earlier. Okay, yeah, she may not been curvy, but she was busty. You got to think about it. For me, a teacher is a kid's first impression for the rest of the world. So if we're coming in, I had a teacher back in middle school. Her name was Miss Stanley. She didn't have no curves, but she had a big up top. She had the same outfit as the gentleman had in that picture. However, a couple of buttons already buttoned down. You can see the pretty much the bra.
Yeah, she did that on purpose.
You're trying to give off a certain look to kids. You were in middle school and high school. These kids has barely learned what the heck they doing. though, when they see somebody, oh my God, I'm attracted to Miss Johnson. And they get to talking about Miss Johnson to their homies and all this other stuff. Miss Johnson got a fatty and all this other stuff. You have to be the change. You have to stop it at the door. So if you coming in with a forward presenting, oh, I'm looking like I'm finna go out to the club, or I can pull somebody daddy, or I can pull somebody man, you got to really check yourself at the door. You are around children. These people do not have the same discretion as adults.
They just want a male teachers to look at them.
They want a male gaze from kids.
I'd like to go next too.
Can I?
And the thing is, it's like, I understand.
Let me hear.
Women are very curvy.
Hold on, mister. Let me hear some of the new people. Tia, did you?
Hi, good morning. How y'all doing?
Good morning.
All right. I'm a teacher. I've been a teacher for the last 3 years. Happily married for the last 10 years. First of all, I want to say that a lot of these boys, no matter what you wear as a teacher, they might crush on you. It don't matter if you covered. It doesn't matter. They're going to crush on you because of the way you present yourself, or just because they're being boys. Secondly, there are a lot of teachers who do dress because they are trying to impress some other staff, AP, which is a principal or whatnot. And thirdly, as a woman, when we walk out the house, we are usually in competition with each other. It usually don't have nothing to do with the man.
Exactly.
It really doesn't.
Yes, it does.
For myself,
you just said all that. You contradict.
For myself, I used to be a model, and I also owned my own fashion store. I owned a store that sold clothes to women. So this is just what I do. This is how I dress. But when I do go to work as a teacher, I do know how to dress appropriately. However, I've been told no matter what I wear, I'm going to stick out anywhere just because of the way I look. And that's all I got to say.
But see the thing though, you saying that the classroom is not the place for all that type of politics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For what politics?
So my thing about it is like, for no man or trying to flirt with nobody at school. Take that man to a lunch or something. School is not the place.
Oh yeah, you're right there. But there are teachers out there who are doing that for the sake of another staff member. But I've seen it with my own eyes, but not myself.
I got a question. Why do they want male
teachers are
gaze
doing that? But why are we
children?
justifying what teachers are doing if it's not okay? Why are we justifying it?
No, it's not okay. You should. To be honest, a lot of people are comparing, why do these teachers not look like they used to be, back in the day? And obviously we're not back in the day. Fashion is very different. However, I've wore stuff. If you look at my page, I wear things that they used to wear back in the day, but I'm still going to get looked at a certain way. So that's just what males do. They're very visual, and they're always going to have something to say.
I ain't trying to stop y'all convo, but I need to talk to the people in the comments. Hey, y'all in the comments, just so I can get a good read on what's going on, I want you to put a thumbs up if the outfits are okay, and I want you to put a thumbs down if the outfits are inappropriate, just so I can kind of have a track. So thumbs up if the outfits is okay. Thumbs down if the outfits are inappropriate.
Y'all cannot even lie though. It's really got to be the shape because like their tops is appropriate, but like the bottoms are not appropriate. Like, but
it's skin tight.
But let me just share that most of these are young women, and I've been in academia for years, and they have not had coaching or any development on presentation and professionalism. So that would be the first step. And then think about their career trajectory. Like they're not thinking at this time, this is going to
appreciate the heartbeats.
I move going forward. So they need someone to, and in my career, I've coached many of my faculty on how to dress appropriately because it is a distraction. And what you don't want is your clothes to be the topic of discussion versus your knowledge. And that's just a distraction in the classroom and for the students as well as your peers. So they need some coaching, some development on professionalism, how to dress in the workplace. And while we are very curvy, there are appropriate things that we can't control how we are built sometimes, but we can control how we dress and how we show up.
See the piggyback off what she said.
The material. That's all I'll say. It's the material.
But see, look, the piggyback off what she said. These teachers, we couldn't even tell you what type of teachers they are. Right. We couldn't tell you what their teachers, like what their students are learning. We can't tell you nothing. The only thing we're talking about right now is their outfits and how is it affecting everything. So the fact that the outfit is the topic of discussion versus what the kids are learning.
Right.
They want the male gazing.
We keep bypassing that because
so can I talk to the men real quick? Hold up, ladies.
That
Can I
all
talk
kids
to the
are
men?
gonna think like
Can
that.
I talk to the men real quick? Hold up, ladies.
Too.
Ladies, hold on. I need to ask the men a question. When y'all was in high school, did y'all have the same like hormone issues where your shit would just get hard for no reason in the worst possible?
Of course.
Absolutely.
And that's the rich
listen, man.
So with knowing that you can't even control your shit in high school, right? You talking about freshman through senior, you get hard for no reason. This is a distraction, man.
Hold on. I like I told you, I give you prime. I'm 29 years old. Middle school for me was a long time ago. I should not remember my 7th grade teacher's first and last name, not based off what she taught me, just based off how she presented herself.
I like my teacher's short skirt, bro. I remember that.
Right. So
It's like there should be no reason why. But I have teachers that I remember that how they impacted my life academically. Then I have the teachers that I remember that impacted my life when I was being a boy.
Yep.
So
I think women got teachers like that too.
I don't know. I think that all these kids are just visual. We have the internet. I'm 45 years old. It's a different mind state than when I was sitting in the class.
We had the same mind back then too.
No, we don't. Because everything is coming faster and right in front of these kids.
More
exposure.
I was 36.
It's more exposure. Way more exposure.
Time out. Hold on.
Back in the day, y'all didn't have no internet.
I'm gonna make one point.
You got what you got, and what was
we are not
no internet, and you could go look up and scroll and see all these other things that was never even on your mind.
Y'all don't even have to think about that no more.
But see, you gotta think about it from this standpoint.
Go to charm school.
We are not from the generation of I stumbled in my dad's toolbox and I found some lewdness inside the toolbox. No, we was on the phone with it. We grew up with the technology. If you had a MySpace and a Facebook, you are now a part of where we are today. As far as acting.
No.
Oh, I'm way older than that. I'm 45.
Okay, so
way older than that. We didn't have that.
Hold on, wait, let me
hold on.
It's different though.
She had something else before MySpace.
Our technology is way more advanced than what y'all have, so it's still different.
But see, here's the thing though. I'm 29. She says she's 45. The average teacher in the classroom is between 25 and 35 right now. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
it's more young teachers than older
okay.
teachers.
So wait.
I don't know. They don't look their age.
With that being said,
makeup.
These grandmas and aunties and nannies, we don't got that in the classroom no more.
But but see the thing about it is like this. Okay, cool. I remember this one teacher. She was very thick, almost like she was BBW passing. If you get what I'm saying, very curvy.
Black women in general are curvy. Like what?
Just let me land. She always knew how to wear certain things. Mm-hmm. So, like, let's say, for instance, he came with the nice flowing pajama bottoms or whatever, and very open. It was very flowing. It wasn't tight. It wasn't revealing. It
Even those.
But her curves still.
Why I'm saying it's the material. It ain't if it's
the right material.
It's the material.
They call it sheen material. That's what they call it, sheen or
you know, like
you learning me something.
What the material they make with like pajamas and stuff, that is going to be very shaping to your body.
So I'm a flight attendant full time, but I sub on the side, right? So when we went through training and when it came to the uniforms, the ladies they got for Southwest they got these black dresses that they wear, and then there's these gray charcoal dresses. When it came to the charcoal dresses, most of the females didn't want to wear them, not only because they wasn't comfortable, but because they didn't show off. They didn't accentuate their curves, but when it came to the black dresses, they kind of fit like muumuus in a sense, to where the material, like young lady was talking about, the material was more comfortable.
That's different.
So a lot of them, I understand, but what I'm just saying, as far as body, and women wanted to be comfortable with their body while they are at work. That's all I'm saying.
In school, there's
a lot of them got their
Man,
dresses tailored
hey,
to look
listen,
a certain way.
everything sometimes
With
that
these kids now and why they can't pay attention in class because you worried about the wrong things instead of paying attention to
Look at
what's
her
on that board
heels. But
and
how
what's
you
in
gonna
that
pay
book.
attention?
You
Listen,
paying
But
attention
how are
to
you
the
gonna
ladies,
pay
can we
attention?
and
agree?
outfits
How are you
that
gonna
make
pay
you stand
attention to
out
your
and look
But look,
classwork
crazy.
when
if
your
the teacher
teacher
is not like
ass is
throwing
the
yourself
fattest
at
ass in
y'all,
the whole fucking
it
school?
is the kids because if the teacher is not putting their ass all in their face and like
Right.
leaning all
I
on
Right?
you,
think
All right,
it's
it's a
Dr.
given.
that's
Booty
It's
me
different.
on the
it's not
whiteboard.
just black women that have big asses. It's
Right.
old
It's
white
like
women that
Creole
got
women,
huge
white
donkey
women.
donks,
That
and
part.
For
it's
real.
different. It's just we
And they looking at you. I
that's different.
promise you. They
We
will
can't
tell you
stop
they're
that.
looking at
But
you. I've had boys tell me that they're looking at me. I've had boys go talk to the coaches and the coach come back and said, "Look, they over there talking about you." And I'm fully covered. So they gonna talk. That's just what they're that's how men are. Then
But
that's
just
and
they
because
those
they're gonna
boys are
talk, that
seeing
don't mean you
that.
give them
High
a
school
reason
boys,
to
that's
though.
And you're
outfit.
right. But ladies, can we agree that as women, because I've taught business
it's
classes,
accountability, bro.
I've taught life skills classes where I have to teach how to dress, where I have to teach you how to go to an interview appropriately. So I feel that
yes,
teachers
bite that
should be
bullet.
a good role model for how we should be dressing as ladies. We should really be trying to bring back covered and classy and things like that.
My thing is, we trying to get confused with dressing with the office and what we do around other adults that's appropriate versus being in a children's setting where we're supposed to be teaching them. And we know that people don't listen to what we tell them. They listen
It's
to,
to what we
they
do and what
follow
we say.
examples and what they see. So
Right.
just like how Nanny kept putting that picture of the girl with the white lady with the